And what time are we going for? 40.
Yeah. When it's spring again, I'll bring again tulips from Amsterdam. La 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 la
Bing bong bang bing a boo boo and a scooby doo and a dibbity doo 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 boo babba doo.
Oh,
welcome.
Welcome to the We're Not Racist.
And We Love Gays podcast.
Yes, I am your host, Ben Adams, and my co-host,
Lenny Sherman.
Let's do this. Welcome, one and all. You are all welcome.
And in case anyone was wondering, that little tune we just done was the brand new national anthem that we got asked to design for Zimbabwe.
Yep.
Because the other episode when we done the Luxembourg one and the president of Zimbabwe got in touch.
He did. Johnny Gassins, that's his name.
And their Minister of Music, Sheila Ukamengo, she rang up the show, didn't she?
Yeah.
She asked if we could compose a new national anthem for them.
Lovely woman, Sheila. Lovely woman.
Very nice lady. Big ears.
Very big.
Cute though, cute.
Yeah, very nice. She makes it work. She makes it work, definitely.
Cute big ears. And so we done it. She liked it. She said, do us a favour, put it on the show.
And that's going to be it. That's going to be the new...
That's an exclusive. So you're the exclusive listener. That's
next
all the
time
listeners.
you go to the Olympics or watch the Olympics and Zimbabwe are on...
The old podium.
That's what they'll be singing. What's it called?
Bells Aloud.
Bells Aloud, yeah.
That's
good, yeah.
So
I think it works.
Very privileged to do that, and of course, a big hello to our Zimbabwe listener. We've got a massive following in Zimbabwe,
bigger than Sheila's ears. She won't mind me saying that.
Nah, she's a character.
Girl,
and also, by the way, hello to our producer Derek Igloo.
Derek Igloo, ladies and gents. Derek,
he's nodding.
I wish you'd come on camera because honestly, the fans are loving you. Come on. We actually had a Patreon the other day. By the way, join the Patreon if you're not watching and you're only listening. You're only getting half the fun.
And you're supporting us when you get on the Patreon.
Supporting us,
we need your support to keep it afloat.
And we had one of our patrons, Tony Flaps, and he was saying how much he enjoys Derek. He loves your work. He loves everything you do. He's persona. A big fan.
Love his persona.
Yeah.
And he's asked him, can I meet him?
Derek, he's shaking his head. He doesn't want to meet anyone.
He's a private man. For anyone who's first-time listeners, he can't speak and he can't talk. He's deaf and clever.
He is very deaf and clever, yeah.
Very clever, man.
One of the biggest producers in the world, in the universe.
He's just holding up a bit of paper because he can't speak. He's just finished doing a podcast in Hollywood with Jennifer Aniston for her new podcast about canoes.
Nice.
So keep an eye out for that.
Nice. The one with the canoes.
The canoe podcast. She's
going to be
coming
good.
Out. Yeah.
Well, yeah, cheers, Derek. But make sure you don't spend all your time over in America. Let's not leave us.
You've got a contract with us.
How's Doreen?
Don't break it. That's his
Doreen?
Girlfriend, Doreen.
They've been having a bit of a to-do because he watched Brokeback Mountain and...
She caught him watching Brokeback Mountain.
But it's all good now. It's all good.
Yeah.
All happy. Off the drugs? Okay. So it's all good with Doreen, and you're I'm not sure.
Anyway, you know what time it is, don't you?
What time is it?
It's time for one word story.
One
word
story.
Tomorrow.
Well, let's explain it first, just for new listeners, quickly.
All right.
One word story. It's where each of us gives a little word to create a story, a brand new story, original,
improvised,
fresh, improvised.
Not scripted. We haven't rehearsed this.
We have not rehearsed
I'll do a word, Ben does a word. I'll do a word, Ben does a word. Boom, and we make up a story. A lot of words in the story. Don't know why we call it one word story. We have one word each.
One word each
that's
story.
How it works. It works.
Go.
Every one word story. So you do one word. That was an example how not to do it. Whenever
I
sit
down,
I
sometimes
think
hang.
Pardon?
I think hang
on.
There's
a
strange
feeling
down
stairs.
I
Look
down
there.
and
My
foot
is
twisted.
I
Sometimes
wonder
what
has
happened.
did
I
accidentally
trip,
and
fall,
or
was
it
some
LSD
that
I
took
that's
mixed
with
crack.
and
I
think
it
could
be
a
side
reaction
to
the
LSD.
so
I
must
get
it
sorted.
because
I'm
worried
about
my
foot
everyone
looks,
and
says,
fuck
"Oh, what
is
going
on
with
your
feet?
you
Disgusting."
freak and
And
scene.
scene.
There you go.
Nice, there we go.
One word story. Don't nick it and turn it into a film. We'll
Don't
put a little
shoot.
copyright on that, please, Derek.
Yeah. That'd be a
Thank
good
you.
film.
So, Ben, how you been, mate? How you been?
I've been good. We've seen each other quite a lot, haven't we, recently? We've been gigging. We did a gig for the RAF.
The old God bless the RAF.
God bless them. That was very nice.
Royal Air Force, for anyone who doesn't know what that means.
But yeah, it was good. It was lovely.
What else could it have been? Well, rabbits and foxes. went out to a field, done a gig for the rabbits and foxes. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Maybe we should do that one night.
The British Rabbits and Foxes. Yeah.
Her Majesty's
HMS R&F.
Rabbits and foxes.
But it was nice. It was a good time. Been gigging. What have you been up to? Anything fun?
Gigging, podcasting, training, all the nice stuff.
Nice.
Nothing to report, really.
Are you still positive? Still positive?
Of course, always positive.
Always
never
positive.
give up. Always keep going. The river never runs in a straight line, but we never give up, gang.
Never give up. Keep
this
swimming.
Is a positivity podcast. If I just may bring in the old positivity podcast charts.
The PPCs.
Up this week.
What are we on, Derek?
Number one.
Okay.
Number one.
I mean, it's good, but it's how do you be more positive about number one? How do you get further than number one? Like, I mean, number one's amazing.
We just be grateful and we're happy, and we thank you to all that.
Thank you so much.
Big positivity supporters.
Yeah, I mean that's amazing. It's amazing.
And apparently,
see, do you know what my problem is? Immediately, I went, "Oh, number one, we might go down. But this is it.
No.
Gotta keep that.
Enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey.
Just enjoy the journey. And apparently, little surprise for you, Ben. You've been not me. I'm
just me on my own.
You've been nominated for a podcast host positivity award.
Really? I'd say you were more positive than me.
Well, no, in the Faroe Islands, their national
the Faroe Islands.
The National Faroe Islands Podcast Awards.
Amazing.
You've been nominated for a podcast presenter.
Look, I do go there
good
quite
luck
a bit.
with that.
You know, I go there with my charity work.
Yeah,
and I do go there quite a bit actually. So I'm not. I mean,
no, you do. Ben goes over there. Ben is involved. He's a modest guy.
I don't want to go.
Ben
on
often
about
goes
it.
to the Faroe Islands, and he works for a lovely little charity called Save the Nat.
Save the Nat.
Not a lot of people look out for the nats.
The problem is that in the Faroe Islands, obviously, the gnats are very much a part of the community. Like people haven't been able to get food because what happens is they train a bunch of gnats to bring them the food from the sea. It's been going on for years.
Big part of their culture.
It's an age-old tradition, and
it's like what we are. We love dogs in this country, in England. Dogs and cats over there. They've all got like pet gnats.
Yeah. They
really big. They love them over there.
Man's best friend.
But with the climate change,
this is a problem.
Their population has been on the decline in the gnats. So
as the world gets
Ben
warmer.
has been out there, God bless him, trying to raise money to put air conditioners on lampposts and trees. Anything high up to try and cool the climate and save the gnats.
Well, what we try and do is we try and find their nest, and problem is with the hotter climate, they've become quite lazy, to be honest. Like in the Nat world, when it gets hotter, they sort of just sit around and
about.
Yeah. So we have been trying to put air conditioners. We've been
in the air.
Yeah. And little bits. What we do is we get bits of fruit, but we douse them in like Red Bull.
I really liked. I don't know if I think I'm allowed to say this. I don't know, but Ben's actually working on a new project that should be coming out with Stephen Hawking's, no less. And, They've invented a new air conditioning drone. So basically, what that does, it just goes around, flies around the sky with air conditioning, just cooling the airwaves down and hopefully helping the gnats survive. So,
I mean,
fair play to you, mate.
That's all right. That's right. I'm carrying it on from Stephen Hawking's. Like, this is why, because obviously, as you know, he passed away.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I missed it. You're with the sorry. I mean, he's
it's
doing
the
it
Stephen
with
Hawking's Foundation.
Organisation, yeah. He's like he's all these little what do you call them? What they call scientists and that? The Stephen Hawking scientists.
The thing is, right? This is why yes, it is the Stephen Hawking's Foundation, but I pretty much came up with it all. Like, he just sort of sat there, if I'm honest. But I don't want to, I don't want to talk ill of the dead.
They've got all the machinery and stuff.
Yeah. He's got
And obviously you've got like gnat specialists, haven't they?
All the top gnat specialists in the world, yeah.
Who is the top gnat? The Chinese one?
No, it's radiation.
Oh,
we got radiation, not
he's
the Chinese
good.
one. No, he's left.
Where's Ray from?
Bulgaria.
Bulgarian. Oh yeah, of course he is.
Yeah. We've got a lot of Albanians there as well.
Nice geezer, Ray.
Lovely.
I remember I actually met Ray when Ben had a little Connect 4 night for all his friends.
Oh, it was great, wasn't it?
We have to do once a month. We all get together. We have a little drink and that, and a bit of Connect 4.
Well, just the four of us, and we make a whole night of it. It's Connect 4. There's 4 of us. We have 4 drinks. 4 bits of food. Love it.
Lovely. Good night, isn't it, Derek? Derek wants to come to the next one.
Yeah, but if someone pulls out, then Derek can come. But as you know, it would ruin the whole night, Derek, wouldn't it? You can't have 5 people at a 4-person party night, can you? It's not, anyway.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
We'll sort something out, Derek.
But I want to talk to you about something. I want to talk to you about something.
Yours.
I want to talk to you. It is mine.
We're not racist and we love gays. Towers. Ben actually owns the building.
Yep. And I want to talk to you about conspiracy theories.
Oh, juicy one.
Well,
hang on a minute. I can hear a few people pulling up the chairs and getting a bit closer now.
What's going on?
At last.
Yeah, finally.
At last.
Well, you say that, but I tell you what, a lot of people have become very interested in conspiracy theories lately because you get all this on the news that, it's a conspiracy theory, it's a conspiracy, and then a lot of them have sort of come pretty well. They've come pretty close to the truth. So I just wanted to get your feelings because I will believe any old shit, and I wanted to get your theories and feelings about some of the biggest conspiracy theories that are going on.
Okay.
Firstly, what have you heard of any?
Nah.
No, you don't know any? None?
No, I'll be honest, all jokes aside. I know what you're talking about. I'll be honest, I don't want to be boring, but I sort of detach myself from all that. But while we're here, I'm listening and I'm open-minded.
Yeah.
What do you want to ask me? Talk to me.
Well, okay, so...
Probe me, Ben.
I'll go straight away. Did we land on the moon? Do you think we landed on the moon?
I don't see why not.
No?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
No, fair enough.
I don't see why not. I'm not suspicious of that one.
There's a lot of people that say, no, we didn't, and it was filmed, and I think it was probably filmed, but we did go there. If that makes sense. They didn't have cameras up there, probably, so that doesn't make much sense to me. So they probably filmed it so they could show everyone what they were doing. So they probably did go there, but there's people screaming at the camera now.
It's fake footage, though.
Yeah. I think
they've just done it in a studio,
yeah.
a giant football or something.
Yeah.
It
Stanley
wasn't really
Kubrick.
The moon. It weren't really the moon. It's like a giant, what they call beach ball, beach balls. But they painted it white to look like the moon.
Yeah, exactly. Put it close to the camera, and then you had people sort of on screens.
Because they do, when they walk on there, when you watch them, they sort of bounce a bit, don't they? So it probably could well be an inflatable ball.
And if you look closely, you can
makes you wonder, doesn't it?
It
Mate,
does.
You've got to be open-minded.
You do need to be open-minded because if you look close enough, you can see a little bucket and spade just like to the corner of Buzz Aldrin's. And he actually said, Buzz Aldrin has said
a valve.
He didn't go.
If you look closely on one of them, they think we'll have to get... Derek, can we get the footage up, mate?
Just zoom in on it.
If you look on the moon... Or is it a beach ball? Let's be open-minded. They make out it's a crater, but it's actually a valve where you pump the ball up.
I didn't know that one, but that's okay. It makes sense. It makes sense. But this is a thing. This with conspiracy theories. There's so many things that you go, okay, pin it.
Geez, I'll
together.
tell you, and that I'm not. That come from a very good source. Fella down the pub, Dave, told me when he was on a jukebox, massive cocaine addict, and he knows his shit. He knows his shit, boy.
Well, this is. I just think there's so much that we don't know. There's so much that, and everything that was sort of told to us before. You know, do you trust them? Next sort of conspiracy. Do you trust the government to have your best interests in mind?
Nah, I don't think anyone should be poor in this country.
No,
there's too much money going around. Everything costs a fortune. I don't like that. Everyone should be relaxed, and it shouldn't be stressful.
But what if, play devil's advocate, I'm a big businessman, and I've got $2 billion in the bank, right?
Cool. All right.
I've got $2 billion, but I've worked hard for that. Why should I give that to someone else who's sat on their ass with their...
Oh, I'm not saying you should. And I won't begrudge anyone doing well and earning money. But I'm just saying there's some sort of system. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying people should be
but
rich.
I would. I don't think people should have $2 billion.
You missed my point. Let me put my stance across.
Okay.
I do sign up for the Patreon. We want to be billionaires. But I won't begrudge anyone earning money. And good luck to anyone does well. I think there's plenty for everyone. But I think in terms of the government and stuff, there's plenty of money. They soon pulled money out
I see.
With the pandemic and stuff. I think there's always an abundance of money in this.
I see what you mean.
And we're not a third world country, are we? I don't think there should be charities. I don't think people should be poor. I don't think everything should cost a fortune.
Yeah.
I think we should be able to all live comfortably and a happy life and not stress over, can I put the eating on, can I pay my bills, can I this, can I that. Everyone should be able to have
there should be,
nice.
There's enough.
Things shouldn't be so expensive, shouldn't all be scraping for money in it. And I think everyone should be able to live comfortably. I'm not saying people shouldn't be rich. Good luck to them. I would never begrudge anyone that.
I would if they got billions, though, because I think no one needs £1 billion.
I know what you're saying. And if I like to think, if I had a lot of money, I would help people in some way.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
would.
I do try and help people anyway.
Yeah,
but
of course you do.
If I was, I would try and put something back and try and lift others.
I would.
Which I think is what we do with this podcast, don't we? We
basically
in a positive way, we're trying to lift people. This is a lot of the reason we do it. We enjoy it. We love it, of course, but we enjoy giving other people pleasure as well. Do you enjoy pleasuring people?
I love pleasuring people in their ears and then their eyes as well. That's what I love more when they're on the Patreon and we're pleasuring them right in the eyes. But that's what I like. But I think there's more than enough money for the government to do certain things. You know, go to Ukraine, whatever you think is just to go there.
I've got one for you, which I find, and I don't mean any disrespect to anyone by this, but that 9/11 one, bit weird, bit dodgy. The planes flying into it like that.
Yeah.
I'm not an architect and all that, but it's and the other one when it flew into was it the Pentagon?
Yeah, and they didn't find any evidence of any plane.
Yeah, that's a little bit
weird. And also, in the place that it smashed into in the Pentagon is apparently where they kept all these secret files and stuff. I mean, it's all conspiracy. They also, one of the things that is very strange about 9/11 is the BBC reported on the third tower crashing, saying the third tower's gone down, and in the background, the third tower is still there. Hasn't even happened yet. Bit weird, isn't it? How does that happen? Also, how did the third tower...
Could have been timing on the recording.
No, but... So it's like me saying...
The audio, there could have been a delay.
No, it wasn't a delay.
Right. I don't know. I'm open. I'm not... It's not saying I really... If I'm in all honesty, I don't want to say either way. I don't want to be just killed the conversation dead. But the reality is, with this stuff, I don't know either way. And I don't know. I just don't know. I'm not going to say this is what... No, that's what...
No, but I think that's a good way to be.
And it's not something I've really put a lot of energy into either.
Well,
but I know for the sake of this podcast, we have to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to put my...
stamp on it.
My flag on one team or this team. I'm like...
No, but I'm like that. I think we don't know anything really. So it's like, well... Who knows? It could be there. I think things could be this. It could be this.
I'm just saying. I was a bit. Some of that stuff that 9/11 went down. It looked a bit dodgy, and I'm not saying it was all bullshit. I don't know, but it was terrible. Whatever way you look at it, it was terrible.
Stuff.
A lot of people died. That's a bad thing.
God, awful.
It was tragic. But some of them, it was a bit. It did look a bit iffy. Some of it
did look a bit
also,
iffy.
These UFO things. That's interesting.
Yes, there are. There are apparently so many UFOs now. It's just crazy, and they're coming from the sea apparently. I know. Again, this is like very, loose level conspiracy style. There'd be people going, no, they don't come to the street. We're just chatting about it. Calm down.
Chill out.
Chill out about it.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And apparently they're coming from the sea, and you think, well, what's going to happen? One of the conspiracy theories that I'll tell you about is that drones.
Drones.
Like
bloody good band.
The fireworks.
No,
drones
sorry.
like flying.
So yeah.
You know how they have like fireworks displays and they make pictures out of drones.
Didn't know that.
Well, they do. So it's like.
Is that true?
Yeah. It's big time true. It is true. I promise.
Sounds like
you
a
could look it up.
theory,
right. I'm going to put a picture up.
No, they do a lot of. I mean, you got them trying to get them to do the air conditioning in Faroe Islands.
Well, they're too busy with the drones, and this is the problem. This is why the gnats are dying. Anyway, look, I'm leaving that.
We've done that.
At the back of my mind, if you can do such a thing.
You can't.
Can't
forget the nets.
No.
Anyway, we'll move on. Let's try.
But with these drones, so one of the conspiracy theories is that they're going to make it look like there's an alien invasion.
Ooh.
So people go, oh my God, because they can put weapons on these things. So they can, but they're.
With the aliens, come on.
Yeah, but they won't. What I'm saying is there'll be drones and they'll be shooting things. Things will be blowing up, and they'll look like aliens, but it's not actually. It's the government.
The thing is, though, this is what we forget as well. The aliens might be really nice. Do you know what I mean? They go, aliens, and they're like, they just shoot them down. I think, hang on, wait a minute. They might turn up and go, here, we've got a load of porno mags for it. I don't know, bad example.
Old porno mags.
We've got some gifts. We've brought gifts. Vintage. I mean, all right, if they did turn up with porno mags, we'd be like, a bit weird. But all right, it's a nice gesture.
Well, it took us a long time to get here. It was relevant at the time.
They're not causing aggro. That's what I'm saying. We've got to be open-minded. That's a negative outlook to say they're going to come here and cause aggro. They might turn up with presents, be it porno mags or anything. Yeah. They might have like some nice alien cakes.
But those are the aliens. I'm talking about the government pretending to be aliens.
Oh right, they're putting fake aliens.
With the drones, yeah.
Why would they do that though?
Because
just for a laugh.
No, because what they want is a world government. It's getting deep.
Oh, here we go.
What they want is
just
a world government.
27 listeners.
No, but they want a world government, so everyone's looked after one government. And an alien invasion would unite everyone, wouldn't they, against the aliens? So it wouldn't be. Israel versus Palestine, that would be like both of them together.
Earth against the aliens. Come on, guys, let's come together and beat these aliens.
And because we're at war with the aliens, we're going to need all your money and, we're going to rule you with an iron fist.
Don't worry, give us everything because we're going to save you from these aliens.
See, now you're getting it. But that could happen. Another conspiracy theory, flat Earth. Do you think the Earth's round?
I don't care.
You don't care.
I suppose if it was a bet, if I had to bet on it, I would say it's round. Why would they make that up?
I do think that. Why would they make it up?
I don't care. I don't know. What is it? Is it anything?
Okay.
I don't know. Is it all a figment of our imagination?
I'm going to ask you one question, right? What would it take? What would need to happen for you to go, do you know what? Not just you, this is for everyone.
Yeah.
What would it take for you to go, if something came out and you went, do you know what, I can't trust these people at all. Let's drag them out of Parliament and beat them to death. What would have to happen for people to go, these people haven't got our best interests at heart. They might be coming up with aliens. They might be doing this 9/11, blah, blah. What's it going to take?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I mean, they take the piss all the time anyway.
Yeah.
When you think about it, but you sort of like try and detach yourself from it and focus on the good things.
Because essentially, there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, just try and focus on the nice things in life and enjoy that, and not. This is why I don't really get involved in all that. I'm trying to focus on good things, comedy and happy things, and things I enjoy, rather than sitting there getting wound up.
But it could be happy. It could be a good thing. Like it could be a thing where everyone goes, now we're all we're free of the tyrants.
Tyranny.
We're free of that, and now we can all live a good life and live in that world that you said, where everyone's got enough food, everyone's got enough money, everyone's got enough of everything.
We need another Jesus, really, don't we?
We do need another Jesus. I was thinking this the other day. Maybe we have had so many Jesuses, but no one's going to believe them, are they?
We might be Jesus.
Well,
one of us.
I didn't want to say.
Blow your cover.
Look,
Jesus.
you know what happens to people when they say they're Jesus. You can't.
Yeah, but he had exactly the same thing. They didn't trust him.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, "I'm Jesus." And I'll leave off. That was a bit naughty, wasn't it? Do you know what? I'll tell you what, right? People don't really. They go on about Jesus stuff and all that. I'm not being funny, right? Just like they probably didn't have guns back then. Shoot him in the head or stab him. To nail someone to a cross and just leave him there.
Yeah, I know.
That's a bit naughty.
I know,
that's
very awful.
Yeah,
Spiteful. Yeah, it's really bad.
Bit inhumane. Shouldn't kill people anyway. Here on the podcast, we're not racist and we love.
Lean in a bit.
Here on the We're Not Racist and we love gays podcast. We don't advocate killing or murder.
No. Of course we don't.
I think Ben will back me up on that.
Oh, definitely. We do not back up murder or
no murdering.
Guys. Just don't do it. I know sometimes you think.
All right, but that said, and we're not backing up murder. If you are going to murder someone, don't nail them to a bloody cross in public.
Come on,
humiliating.
Yeah, but then
spiteful. It's just bang out of order.
Well, I think that was the point, wasn't it? And some of it was just for stealing bread or something. It's just sort of say, don't do this. Look at what happened.
If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Sort of thing.
I'd say that actually things haven't.
Did Jesus steal bread?
No. Someone else did that got crucified. Lots of people got
about
crucified.
Jesus. Why did they?
No, he made
Jesus?
bread. They crucified him because he was having a go at Jews, wasn't he?
Was he?
He was trying to change Judaism. He was saying, "Oh, Christianity, I am the Son of God," and the Jews were like, "We don't believe you."
Don't believe you.
We don't believe you.
No one believed him.
No one believed him. No. Well, so a few people did. At least 12 people believed him, didn't they? Instead of doubting Thomas.
And then, of course, you had Judas.
Yeah, you had Judas.
Who betrayed him.
Yeah, he did.
But listen, you should have seen it. If he's called Judas, he's going to betray you. That is a well-known betrayal.
Yeah, he should have known. His name's Judas.
How could you trust anyone called Judas? You know what I mean? I mean, listen, no disrespect to Jesus, and if you are listening, Jesus,
which he always is,
God bless you. We love you.
Did you know that betrayal is one of the worst crimes you can commit? You go to the worst part of hell. Betrayal, yeah.
Shitting on someone.
Yeah. You go to the worst part of hell.
What's the worst part of hell?
There's like 7 stages of hell, isn't there?
Is it?
Circles of hell, something like that. I was just going to say, actually, you said a lot of people talk about Jesus. I don't hear anything about Jesus. I don't hear anything about God. And I was saying this to someone the other day, which is fine, whatever you think. You don't ever hear anything about God. You hear anything about Jesus. But I tell you do hear a lot about.
Go on.
And this is another conspiracy theory. The opposite one. The old one downstairs. The devil, Satan. You see so much of that. Lucifer.
Old Lou.
You hear so much of that, don't you? You see it all the time. Rappers, videos, like music videos.
Well, it depends what you watch, what you immerse yourself in.
Well, I mainly search for satanic music videos.
If you're into all that, then you are going to see that. You know, go and ask the Archbishop of Canterbury, what sort of stuff do you see more related to God or the devil? I would imagine, is he more likely to be sitting there reading the Bible or on YouTube watching gangster rap?
Yeah, it's true. It probably will see more.
It depends on it's a little bit. Depends what little bubble you're in or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like Easter, eggs everywhere.
Listen, for all I know, the old Archbishop of Canterbury, he might be banging to gangster rap. I don't know. I can't speak for the geezer.
Well, something just popped into my head, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a good point." I thought, should I say that? Well, it is a good point because Easter, no mention of Jesus, no mention of God or anything like that. Fine, if you're not religious, doesn't matter. Christmas, no mention of Jesus, no mention of God. It's all Santa, Santa, Santa. But I saw
what?
No, do you not see it?
Christmas. It's called Christmas.
Well,
Christ.
Yes, I know, but on adverts
they talk about Jesus
they
stuff.
don't really. Who does?
Ben.
I don't see anything about Jesus or Santa or the Santa I see. But God, I don't see anything at Christmas.
That's what it's all about. Jesus.
Oh, I know that, but do you see it anywhere? Do you see any shops with, a happy Jesus?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's about Jesus. It's his birthday.
Yes, but you don't see it. No one advertises it like that, do they? No one shows.
Yeah, you get little school nativity plays and.
Do you still do? They still do the nativity?
You don't mix in them circles.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. You've brought up a very good point about conspiracy theories. If you surround yourself with them, that's all you're going to be looking for. That's all you're going to be thinking about. and you don't, and you see the world a certain way.
Choose your circles wisely.
I still don't think there isn't as much God and Jesus.
And it's exactly the same parallel with podcasts.
Yeah.
So if you listen to the good podcasts, immerse yourself, you're going to get that feel-good vibe. You're going to have that positive vibe.
Yeah.
If you listen to some little bullshit podcast,
you're going to feel crap.
Bullshit. They're going to bring you down. They're going to feed you. The brain is like an engine. The mind is like an engine. You got to feed it good stuff.
Yeah.
Feed it positive stuff.
And if you
just like a car, if you put a load of shit in the engine, the car ain't going to run. You put some good oil in. You put a good podcast into your mind. Your car will run like a fucking
run smoothly. Think of your body as a car. Yeah, that's a good one.
Your body's a car. And
you don't want
top quality oil is this podcast. Feed it.
You don't want fake laughs in you. They get fake. After a while, they start to grow on you, and the fake laughs lead to fake emotions, and the fake emotions lead to sadness, and we don't want that.
No,
we don't want that, for God's sake.
Christ Almighty, no.
Oh, there we go. Nice little segue. Well, that was. I think you need to have a little look into some conspiracy theories. I think
that's quite interesting and all that. I don't get me wrong, it's quite, but I don't give myself too much time to all that.
Fair enough.
Personally, and I don't. All right, what I see when I see. Listen, each their own. If you're doing something and it ain't hurting no one, good luck to you. You know, you got my blessing, right? But a lot of little religious references popping up all of a sudden. But anyway, I can never understand people. I'd see them on social media, for instance, and they'd be constantly on social media arguing with other people back and forth about conspiracy theories. Are they real? Are they not? All right, they might say we need to try and change the world. Someone's got to say something. But then, look, why? It just seemed to me a lot of people just wasting their energy, sitting there arguing and all very negative all day. When you could be doing something a lot more positive. Like, you could be at home watching the We're Not Racist or We're Not Racist podcast, couldn't you?
And now you're turning it on going, not more conspiracy theories.
Anything. You have to be careful with all that stuff, I think.
Yeah.
It's not just it's just what you feed your mind with. What you feed your
soul
put inside you. Same as what you eat. If you eat shit, you're going to be fat and that. If you eat well, you're going to be strong and healthy. Same thing with your mind. Be careful what you feed it with.
Be careful what you put into it. Speaking of minds, we've got a great mind has sent us a poem.
Oh,
Lenny's Poetry Corner. We have got a lovely poem here, and it is.
Can I just say, by the way, before we crack on with this, I love the way it's called Lenny's Poetry Corner. You're very much involved with it.
Oh yeah,
but it's
all right.
Mine.
I'll step away.
No, I'm not. Don't want you to do that. For Christ's sake, no.
It just started as Lenny's Poetry Corner, and it's evolved.
I suppose I'm the patron saint of the Poetry Corner.
You're like Tony Hart.
He's both of ours, but I'm the patron saint.
Yeah, the patron saint. Yeah.
A bit like you with the nets in the Faroe Islands, I suppose, if you will.
Exactly.
Okay.
When people think poetry, they think Lenny Sherman. And we're bringing that brand.
Poetic Lenny.
Exactly.
This one? Who's
Get
reading
glasses
it?
On.
The old reading glasses.
Yeah, you read it. This is by Patty O'Dawes.
Thank you, Patty. So, right. Am I reading it or are we doing a line each?
Yeah, read it. Yeah. Take 372. Right, we're sorry about it. Guys, we tried to read this poem and each time the sound.
Technical problems. Derek's trying his best to sort it out.
It doesn't out when you're on the phone, Derek, does it?
Pissing about playing bloody Tetris. Focus, Derek. Focus. Right.
Poem.
I'm going to read the poem. This is from Patty O'Dawes. Thank you, Patty. If you want to send in a poem, do send it in. We appreciate it. Here we go. I'm with Ben. I can't stand the king. Hated watching him shaking his hands and doing things. Fuck that up again.
Take 368.
It was on 370. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Was she? Were we?
Anyway,
I'll
lose track. Derek, are you ready, mate? Sorry, that was our fault. Let's hold our hands up.
Start again. Let's final take.
Come again.
Final
we can do this.
take.
We good. Sorry, Patty. Right. I'm with Ben. I can't stand the king. Hated watching him shake hands and doing his thing. We'll leave that. Millions that load of bollocks cost us while we suffer in a cost of living Christ us. The old prat putting a crown on his head. The old bloody country just wishing he was dead. That's debatable. So William can take over. I mean, it's his fate. him, his two twatty little kids, and Kate. I'm an anti-royalist, but really? I'm an anti-royalist, but each to their own. I absolutely hated it, but I'm not going to moan. Not going to moan. Okay. Suppose it doesn't really affect me if I'm being truthful. I'll just shut up and suck it up and be dutiful.
Nice.
In the can. Got it in the can.
Nice. Well done.
Thank you, Patio Doors.
Thank you, Patio Doors.
Patio Doors.
Right, another
No,
it was great. It was a really good poem. Little bit angry. Little bit
well written. Not saying I agree with the sentiment, but it's a well written poem, and we appreciate the gesture. You went to trouble, you sent it in, so we are going to send you a complimentary "We're Not Racist and We Love Gays" frying pan. So
it's really good non-stick.
That'll be in a post anytime soon.
Lovely. Just quickly, she said about Kate's kids, Kate and Will's kids. I do find that little George a bit of a little shit.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so.
He looks like trouble, doesn't he?
Did you know? Yeah, he does a bit. He's always like, and Kate's like,
he looks aggy, doesn't he?
He does a bit.
I like it though. I think he's got character.
Yeah, maybe. I reckon.
Interesting to see how he grows.
I thought that he's going to be like Harry, but worse, and he's going to be like dressing up.
Listen, give him 10, he'll be bashing Harry.
Yeah.
Harry wants to have it on his toes and go away as far as he can. He's a bit bigger.
George. Yeah.
He's going to be after Harry.
He will. Yeah, be like, my dad said you were right.
You shit on the family. You ginger prick.
Didn't he have a blue penis as well? Harry said his penis went blue or something. You blue penis bastard.
Did he? How's that happened?
I don't know. Something. Blue blood.
Shagged a Smurf.
Oh, they would have hated that, wouldn't they? Bad enough with Meghan.
Anyway.
Yeah, what are we doing?
What are we?
What are we doing?
We got an interview this week.
Oh God! Oh my God! I forgot. Yeah, we have.
Who we got?
I mean, he's big, but I don't even want to. I mean, we don't have to. Let's just talk. We don't have to talk. We don't have to phone him up. I don't like the guy.
Who we got on, Derek?
You know.
No, mate.
Leonardo
DiCaprio.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
What's the matter?
No, because like we used to get on. Like me, him, and Tobey Maguire. We were like, I was like pen pals with him, and anyway, I just mentioned it was my best.
Cut that. You was good mates with him.
Okay.
Well, no, what happened? Right. What happened?
Well, basically, like I got the best audition I've ever gotten, and I was like, it was, but for my part, it was Wolf of Wall Street. Right?
Oh yeah, you done really well.
Yeah.
You got down to the last two.
Yeah, the last two, and the other guy I was with,
Heavy Pencil.
The other guy I was with, he got ill, couldn't do it, and I was thinking, this is my job.
Yeah, the Heavy Pencil. That means he's penciled in to do it.
Yeah. And sure enough, I write to Leonardo, just tell him about it.
Stop. You're not pen pals. You're good mates with him.
Why not pen pals?
No,
okay, all right.
You was mate, was it fucking some mad club thing with him? Like,
all right.
Like Domino's Club or whatever.
All right, okay.
That's good, the Tobey Maguire thing.
All right, no, come on then. All right.
So
let's say, all right, we're all mates, right?
Like we're mates with the King, we're mates with Schofield.
Gotcha.
Right. So, Leonardo
DiCaprio, yeah.
So you don't get on with him?
Well, I wouldn't say we were like brothers, but we were pretty close.
You were close,
yeah. Me, him, Tobey Maguire. We were like we talk to each other all the time. And
I remember seeing you over the skate park together.
Yeah, all the time. He used to. Oh my God! Honestly, if you see Tobey Maguire's ollie, you'll be like, whoa!
Good no, I know. I remember
amazing.
seeing it.
No wonder he was Spider-Man. Yeah.
He went over a bus, didn't he?
Literally.
Ollie the bus. That means like doing a jump on a skateboard. Really good. A lot of people don't know that. Tobey Maguire.
A small bus, a double-decker.
Very good skateboarder.
But anyway, Toby's lovely. If Tobey was cool, it would be fine. But Leonardo, right? So I'd tell him, I got the biggest audition of my life, right? Never gotten anything like it. They said, we want you to be the lead in Wolf of Wall Street.
Wow.
I know. And I'd read the book. I thought it was amazing. I was like, oh my God, I'm so prepared for this. They were like, you're perfect for it.
I think you'd be good for that role, yeah.
Well, I would have been great.
So what happened?
Well, I called up Leonardo and I'm like, any advice, I've got the biggest audition of my life. He's like, well, what is it? I said, what's this Wolf of Wall Street? He was like, I don't even know what that is. Sure enough, anyway, after the phone call, he's like, yeah, good luck with it anyway. I get a phone call from my agent. It's all off. Leonardo's called up.
He's backdoored you.
Yeah.
He's backdoored you and nicked the role.
He wasn't even interested in it, and and there we go.
But anyway, dirty bastard. That's a shame.
I understand that he's a big star, and whatever.
I always found him all right, personally.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that happened.
No, it did.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. It did.
But anyway, I don't want to talk to him. You can talk to him. I get that we're going to put him on the podcast. He's a massive star. Why not?
Yeah, I know he's all booked in now, and we're contractually obliged.
Whatever. You talk to him. Call me back.
Leo.
Hey, Lenny, how's it going?
Yeah, mate. How are you, sir?
I'm absolutely fantastic.
Sorry.
Don't talk over me, man, okay? I'm Leonardo Dicaprio.
Oh, whoa.
Jesus Christ, man. Like, what is this? We're not racist. We love... What is this?
You're live on the We're Not Racist and We Love Gays podcast.
I don't give a shit.
Whoa. Fuck it. Well, you wanted to come on here.
Yeah, but you need me on here. I'm Leonardo Dicaprio, man.
Well... Hey, good to have you here anyway, Leo. How you been? What you been up to?
I've been great, Lenny. I've been fantastic. I've been filming a brand new Christopher Nolan picture.
Oh, wow.
It won't be out for another 5 years, but...
What's that called? What's that about?
It's about how a man... He's obsessed with insects in the jungle.
Incest?
Insects.
Oh, insect. Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Insects, man.
Yeah.
He's obsessed with them, and he goes to the jungle, and he ends up living as one of them.
What insect?
It's a beetle, something like. I haven't read the whole script, man, but it's a beetle, a dung beetle.
Oh, so you're playing a dung beetle?
Not just a dung beetle. What are those things called? Paper ones. They look like leaves.
That sounds really cool, mate. Best of luck with that.
Stick insect.
Stick insect.
Stick insects.
Yeah. No, yeah.
It's great. I've been getting in the character. I've been really trying hard. I've been thinking. How's things with you?
Yeah, no. Well, congratulations. I think that's what Hollywood's just crying out for a film about stick insects. So yeah.
Listen, Hollywood loves anything I'm in. I'm the best, and there's a reason I'm the best. Did you see Ben recently?
Yeah, he's not here today. He's got ADHD, so
yeah, sure.
He's had a few days off.
Always with the excuses with that goddamn prick. We used to be buddies, and
I know. Yeah, I remember you over the skate park.
He didn't have it, man. He didn't have what it takes. He didn't have what it means to be a star, and
Yeah, he said, listen, you don't mind, I don't want to get involved or nothing. And if tell me to mind my own business if you want. I don't want to, like, poke me out.
Oh, I will.
Into your affairs. But
I will.
He was saying the Wolf of Wall Street role, apparently he said he was heavily penciled for that. He's like, that was his job. And then he said, he reckons he told you about it, and he reckons you backdoored him and nicked the role off him.
I read that book when I was in the fucking womb, man. I read that book when I was in the womb. My mother, she put it right up herself just so I could read it. I was born for that role. I was the one that told Ben about the role. I was telling about this book 24/7. I slept it, I drank it, I ate it, I pissed it.
Oh, so you're saying, like, you didn't backdoor him then?
He's a damn liar.
Okay. No, listen, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying what he said. That's the story I heard.
Listen.
There's always two sides to a story. And as you know, on the We're Not Racist and We Love Gays podcast, we're very impartial. And we
well, that's what I love about it. I do love the show. I love the show.
Cool. You've been listening?
I listen.
You're on the Patreon?
I am the £5 a month Patreon.
Can you do the £10 a month,
Absolutely
please?
Not. You think I can afford that?
Yeah, you got fucking loads of money.
That's for my charity work.
Well, no, do the £5 a month then. Fucking no, we appreciate it. But listen, do us a favour. He's Jack Nicklaus is doing it, and he's still Jack Nicholson and the golfer. They're both doing it. Jack Nicklaus and Jack Nicholson.
I remember I spoke to Jack, and he said that he absolutely loved the podcast. I said it's not that great. I don't like it that much, but he loves it. He's on 10 pounds.
Cool. And also, is this right? I was chatting to her the other day. Did Jennifer Aniston, was she the one who told you about the podcast?
Jennifer Aniston is a saint, and every time she talks about those canoes, it takes me into a trance.
I'm not talking about her podcast. I know she's got a canoe podcast coming out. I said she was the one who told you about our podcast. How did you find out about our podcast? Was it Jennifer?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah. I was just gonna say. I was just building up.
I was
gonna say that Jennifer does a fantastic, wonderful canoe podcast, and I said I love it, absolutely love it. She said, if you love this podcast, you might like We're Not Racist, We Love Gays. And sure enough, I listened, and it's not as good as a canoe podcast, but
shut up. It's subjective. Oh, it's very good. I mean, all right, maybe I do like our canoe podcast. It's very, very informative, but yeah, it's all subjective, though, isn't it?
Well, look, I know you've won Positivity Podcast of the
awards
world, or congratulations. Very you won big, 10 Oscars.
Very big in the blind community as well.
Huge. I'm big in the blind community.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should see it.
Is that right? Have you won the blind BAFTAs?
I've won several.
Wow.
I am. You ask any blind person, they will say, I love Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, but listen, last lead role, I know for a fact that last year Tom Hanks got Best Actor in the blind Oscars. I
told you not to even bring that up. I said I would not come on this show if you brought up Tom Hanks. And there you go. You're just like Ben. This is the problem with you two. This is why you're not stars like me.
Well, fuck off then. You're shit anyway, and you smell of poo. Bye. Ben.
Yeah.
He's a fucking absolute.
I know. Absolute.
I'll try my best. I'll try to patch it, and he's like, yeah, it's just attitude problem,
horrible.
Mate.
I know.
Derek will back me up, wouldn't you? Derek,
he's nodding
giving the wankers.
Yeah,
I know.
Absolute.
I loved it. Oh man.
I love the films. I love his films.
I'll try and sort it out with him after. Maybe he had an off day.
No, I love his films.
He's on the Patreon though. He pays a $5.
You can be an arsehole and still like good comedy. I get that, but
I suppose.
No, I did tell you.
He's kissing old Jennifer Aniston's ass.
Oh, was he?
Going about, I love a canoe podcast.
Oh, come on, Jennifer. I mean,
it's
sure
good.
It's good.
No, I mean, we all do. But I was asking about our podcast. You started rattling on about Jennifer's podcast.
But this is what he's like. He's just so... He's all about himself, and he thinks he's the best. And Jennifer, he likes that Hollywood community.
Do you know what though? I said to him about that Wolf of Wall Street thing, and he reckons you're talking bollocks. He reckons he was made for that role.
Yeah, sure.
Like going on about his mum and all this sort of stuff.
He didn't even know his mum.
I don't know. I'm just saying what the geezer said. I ain't getting involved. It's your business. Sort it out with yourself.
Who are you going to believe? Are you going to believe Leonardo DiCaprio, or are you going to believe me?
It doesn't matter. Listen, this is a positive podcast.
It is a positive
We'll try and patch things up with Leonardo, and I'm sure he might have had a bad day. We'll have our off days. Let's not hold it against him.
Well, yeah.
You know.
I'm sure it's fine. Whatever.
He's got a film coming out about stick insects. He's playing a stick insect.
See,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
This is why I do like him. It does look bloody good. Yeah.
I know.
I love Christopher Nolan. I love stick insects.
He's. I'm not sure it's made by, but is it Christopher Nolan?
It's Christopher Nolan.
Oh, it is. Have you heard about it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love Christopher Nolan. He's got Oppenheimer coming out. There's a new one, and then after that, it's the stick insect one.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, it looks really good actually. It's a bit. Good luck to him. Looks like.
Well, this is the thing.
Gonna check it out.
Some people, they're so like great actors.
He's a really good actor.
He is a really good actor.
Don't mean they're a nice person.
Exactly. This is it.
They say that, don't they? Never meet your heroes and that sometimes, and you know there might be.
Sometimes it might be hard.
You get in comedy, didn't you? We meet a lot. Like, if you meet comedy, they're really funny on stage. I remember that when I first got into comedy. Met them, talked to them off stage, absolute drips. And
really?
Have you never had that?
I haven't met anyone like I love.
Comedians.
Yeah, I haven't met any
you're in comedy.
Actual comedians. Sorry, I thought you meant like famous comedians that I love.
Or whoever. A lot of comedians.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Are funny on stage. Yeah. Off stage, absolute drips. Some of them are like funny all the time, but there is a lot of them. It just But
then it does work the other way around. I think sometimes people will be really funny in real life, and they
might go on stage and be really shit.
Yeah.
Then they come off and they're hilarious. You're like, wow, why weren't you funny on stage?
You just can never tell, can you?
Never can tell. Anyway.
That's it.
Thanks for listening, gang.
Thanks for listening.
Another great podcast.
Fantastic.
Really loved the vibe today. And, of course, keep supporting, keep retweeting, keep sharing, tell your mates, sign up for the Patreon. We love you.
We love you.
When it's spring again, I'll bring again Julius from Amsterdam.